thinking. Also, now an interesting change is Epicenter now uses cast time instead of channel time. What does that mean? Not a whole lot, but it does mean that later on in the game, obviously Sand King's going to buy Blink, and if he wants to upgrade that into an Arcane Blink, that means the channel time, sorry, the cast time is really, really short. Like, it is very, very quick now to charge up that Epicenter inside the team fights, which used to be the spell's biggest weakness. So there's a real opportunity here for Sand King to buy that later on in the game. So we might see that, but of course, you know, we talked a lot about the shards. As Steven mentioned at the start, we're unlikely really to see much of them. Possibly the Phoenix is going to go for hers at 20. Possibly we'll see the Earth Spirit going for his at 20, but everybody else probably not. They've probably got some stats items to go for. I suppose says tip me Miracle, please. Yeah, and Miracle does so. Oh.
A few good ones is like Mars. That's another one that we could be seeing. Oh, instant D word coming out here from Nami. Big win. I'm not going to be able to get used to this. Like, you start the game off at night.
Yeah.
Like, what? But it's pretty good though. You know why? Because it creates more situations where teams can have like 5v5 engagements and get caught off guard, and like more chances for first blood before the runes spawn. Because you only have like what, 800 night vision for most of the heroes. Yeah. So you're not gonna be able to see. Like, look at General, he's so cautious right now, and they plant a ward here too to be able to see the enemies first on the side of Nigma. Yeah. Just baiting in this Mars, and they're like, all right, we're backing off. But it's kind of cool though. It's really cool to get like more fighting earlier into the game, like before the runes even.
Yeah, you have to be really careful going for it as well, and it's also going to be quite difficult to actually predict the lanes as well, because you won't be able to see the heroes as easily. And Roger,
that's very true.
Dumped on a little bit by GH, just a decent amount of harassment with that Thunderstrike and with the right clicks from GH on the Earth Spirit, so they're going to be able to at least force out a tango from Roger. Not much, but still worthwhile, and that's going to be that. But so yeah, I mean, we're less, I think well, I guess it makes us more likely to see some musical lanes coming out. Not in this game. I think in this game everyone's fine and knows where they're going and is happy with it, but in other games where you've got these matchups which you need to dodge.
Oh, always on a fly. He is looking super dead.
All the smash available on GH. GH going to throw it over to the side. Did that even catch onto the Phoenix? I'm not sure, but either way, they're right clicking him down. The Phoenix, they should be able to run him down, and with the Burrow Strike, they will finish the job. Mind Control will draw first blood onto Always Wanna Fly.
Denied.
Pretty good start for him. Even if the lane will be a little bit difficult because of the spam from the PA and Phoenix, GH also leaving him later on, that's gonna help him by a bit more regen, keep himself in the lane.
Yeah, but yeah, GH with a very stylish boulder smash to the side there, just to land it on both the heroes. I love a bit of that. Mind Control, not super tanky here, and Always Wanna Fly is going to throw down some Fire Spirits onto the both of them just to get a bit of control back in this bottom lane. But I want to talk to you whilst we've got a minute about these early on items, because I've been watching quite a few pro games. I was up until 4 AM last night just trying to watch some competitive games, seeing what people were doing, what seemed to be working, what wasn't working. And one thing I really noticed is a focus on like these early items, you know, trying to play up to like kind of 20-minute mark to hit your peak, and you've got so many now value items which you can buy up until that point. The Falcon Blade being a really nice early game item to throw yourself. The Witch Blade's also really nice as well for some heroes. And if you just get these, and with some of the existing ones, for example, the Dragon Lance, very good for that kind of thing, you just find your cores being really, really strong, and you can roll games really quickly with these early game value items. Are you expecting to see that in the competitive games as well?
I think people will try, definitely, but in maybe a week or two, everything will be, exactly. I do like the Falcon Blade. Obviously, it doesn't give you any like strength or something like that, but it gives you pretty good stats. It really reminds me of the old Aquila, when you just, or the Aquila that you have now, but you were able to buy it for like 1,000 gold. Very similar in the price, and it does very like similar effects too. Mana regen, damage, and a lot of HP actually, the Falcon Blade at least. Not an aura though.
It does seem very good. It seems very, very strong. And of course, the fluffy hat. All my fluffy hatters out there. What up?
Yep.
Love that item. Very cute.
It's really, really good, the fluffy hat, especially for supports. Like, you would normally buy a bracer, but... Oh, mid lane, iceberg.
Oh, no,
Nice
the roll in
rotation.
from GH connecting for the kill as they bring down the Doom. Not really what you expect, and then again, you do have the Spirit Siphon on the DP, which does a lot of damage to this Doom, so they're able to take him down for the first, sort of the second kill of the game.
Yeah, and they also want to go and de-ward the ward here too. We already has a sentry available. That's a very good play from GH, like just noticing, hey, that Doom is half HP, let me just TP on in there. We will start the engagement for me. And this is what we meant by mind control, kind of staying bottom by himself. There's not a whole lot of help Earthspirit can give for a sanking.
No, but mind control, you know, he's used to this. When there's GH on the Earthspirit, you don't want to restrict him to force him to babysit you in the lane. You know, you're happy to take a bit of a spanking in the laning phase in order to enable GH to roam around the map and help win the mid and even top. So we might see him making some rotations up there as well.
Back, dogs!
So
General, lots of pressure on him
here. Yeah, they're looking for the Mars. He has got their spear available, so he's going to be able to throw back the Ursa, but Kuro might be able to get the damage off by himself. Verify comes out though, keeps him alive. Meanwhile, Miracle getting those shadow poison stacked up upon him. One or two more, and they might bring him down, but Miracle dodges it out perfectly, and that's going to mean he survives this time around. Meanwhile, General actually coming in for a little bit more, but they've got another kinetic field available, and now the Miracle can just jump in and finish off the Mars. Beautifully done, and actually Roger could be in some trouble as well. No, he's good under the tower. They don't have any more in the tank here on Nigma, and actually the poisons, it's not enough to finish Miracle. We thought it was. He pops the poisons, and now he's very low as well. Everybody on a sliver of HP up here in the top lane, but Miracle's got the salve to heal himself up and will be okay.
Well, General will come back with everything. They don't really have so much resources on Kuroki though. If he actually clarinet and got one more poison off that hit both of them, he probably would have got a double kill there. I think he really overestimated the damage at that moment. B2 bottom though, taking a lot of damage. Oh my. Whoa, he blinked to the Phoenix.
PA, the double damage Spirit along with mind control closing the gap. Burst strike available in 3 seconds. PA, she needs to move away from the Sanking, cannot do so. Burst strike comes through, but it's actually not enough damage. And now the tower turning it around. Some killer points on the fly. GH really wants to finish the job, but they kill mind control. Rock comes through, right clicks there, won't connect. There we go. GH finally manages to get a hit in onto the PA, and GH will get himself a double kill down here in the bottom lane. Fantastic stuff from Nigma. They do trade their farming, but totally worth it to kill that PA.
He also had mind control bottle, so he's gonna be back to 4 resources and level 5 now on GH out of position 4. Dude, this is scary. We is gonna pop Exo.
That's 3 stacks of shadow poison. Once again, dodging these shadow poisons so nicely, but there's only so much dancing this bear can do. As Roger's now on top, and they will finish the job. They pop the poison, they get the kill. Kura can't do much about that. The Ursa shall finally fall in the top lane.
They also get iceberg mid at the same time. We popped his Exo. GH came over. He's level 5. He's almost level 6 on GH. My goodness.
Goodness me. Now V, they do not feel like they have their feet in this game just yet. I feel like kill on Ursa was something, but these lanes are definitely very Nigma favored currently.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
We're gonna see GH TP top and get a kill onto this level 6, I think.
Oh my goodness, he gets that kill as well. What a value exism. 2 kills, tower down to 50% HP. Yep, that's feeling pretty good.
Yeah, he's so fast too. 380 movement speed. They buffed DP's movement speed to 330. One of the fastest heroes in the game now. And she's so hard to kill as well because of it. Doom wants to pop it.
Let's see if they can make it happen. Doom comes down onto the DP. Can they slow it down and finish this job is a question. The answer should be enough. Let's see, 3 stacks of poison. Doom still trying to make it happen, holding on to the Scourge F, but they will be able to kill off the DP eventually. She will fall, but meanwhile, General falling up in the top lane as Miracle goes in for the dive. Along
GH bottom onto V-Tune. And always on the fly.
This is never ending. You always want to fly in some trouble. Oh no, GH is in some trouble actually as V-Tune jumps back in and kills off the Earth Spirit. Finally, he gets punished for this aggression. Now the Sunray coming through onto mind control. He dodges out the dagger with a nice little sandstorm, moving to the side, but they do have the dusk. However, they don't really want to commit too hard onto this tanking, especially when there's creeps to kill. V-Tune just wants to get back to farming, get back to hitting these creeps, and not risk it.
Level 3 sandstorm is not a joke as well. If you just link in there with your PA, you get stunned up, you're gonna lose pretty much all your HP. Very bad for you. but it's going to give a lot of XP back to
Radiant's
Navi.
middle
That
tower
was a level
is under
6
attack.
GH. She was not able to keep magnetized onto the PA as she managed to get away.
Oh, burst strike through. We got a fight coming on the bottom. Mind control. I think he's finally going to get brought down as Iceberg runs through and gets that sword into the back of that Scorpion.
Top lane.
With sort of fly, narrowly surviving. Meanwhile, up in the top lane, you're absolutely right. General in some trouble as he's getting run down by these Nigma heroes. With 3 in the mix, they won't stand a chance of surviving this one. Mars will fall again. Every single time Na'Vi gets a kill,
Radiant's
Nigma's
middle
getting one
tower
as well.
is
I mean,
under
this
attack.
time they're going to feel okay about it, but still, there's a lot of pressure being put on mid at the same time, and I think we will be able to finish off this tower without even having to pop the exorcism for the second time, which feels very nice. And try not to get it denied, but
Radiant's
Roger's not
middle
the damage.
tower has
And
fallen.
GH is rolling in with a haste here, by the way. He's not even
Radiant's
rolling, he's just
top
running
tower
in.
is under attack.
Hey Roger, how's it going? Well, unfortunately, doesn't quite connect, but throwing him back into the arms of the DP, who will gladly crit swarm him, allow GH to get the last hit and kill off that Shadow Demon. Another freebie.
Nigma just rolled this map right now, and Kuro starting to invade the triangle area. He already has a ward down. Gonna make it very hard for V to
Radiant's
just
top
go
tower is
top,
under
try to take
attack.
that tower or play there. He's gonna have to stay bottom for a while, and he's playing against some tanking. That is
silence.
not good.
Roll. Always want to fly. See you later, buddy. He's going to get taken down by these two heroes very, very neatly. Nigma, they're not done yet. They're looking for more. Kuro's going to TP Roger back to base, though. He's going to try and counter it with a disruption, but maybe he didn't want to do that. They're not going to connect with the roll, so they're just going to kill him. You will go back to your fountain, Roger. God damn it. You will go back. Meanwhile, we're taking some hits from the tower, but it's okay. All is well. And this Death Prophet is just running over this game right now. She fears
Radiant's top
absolutely
tower
nothing.
is under attack.
I mean, she has 330 base movement speed. She is
Radiant's top
so
tower
fast.
has fallen.
We just got that XO open too.
Oh, bye-bye, Kuro.
Wow.
They do get something here, at least. Na'Vi, they scrape the bottom of the barrel, and they find the position 5. Can they find any more is a question, and the answer is probably not. Miracle's just going to taunt himself away.
Tier 1 mid, tier 1 top. Again, problem here right now for Na'Vi is taking this top tower back. They
Radiant's
need this for the
bottom
Phantom
tower is
Assassin.
under attack.
Not only that, oh, okay. We always want to flag out the D ward. That's pretty important that he managed to get it. So the PA would not be seen while she's farming the ancient, or her life would be in a lot of danger with GH just constantly playing around this area. They have a big stack here that they would like to kill, I think. Wow, that is a really big stack.
V-Tune. V-Tune. He's getting beaten down. 4 heroes coming in onto the PA. She's going to turn around and get herself a kill, though. Brings down Kuro at the very least, but V-Tune will fall for it. Not a worthwhile trade, I would say, although that said, 1 kill against 4. XP's feeling all right, but yeah, still, that's just slowing down our Battle Fury once again.
Yeah. Roger might want to think about killing this big camp stack that he made on the side over here, because if not, Nigma's going to come very soon to steal it.
Yeah, they're going to take it now. Iceberg's in the
Yeah,
neighborhood.
Iceberg wants it.
Now,
That's a
Roger,
lot of farm there.
don't take any of these creeps. Give them to Iceberg.
Oh, he took the little ones.
He took the little ones. All right, I think Iceberg will let him. If there's anyone you don't want to
Radiant's
pull
bottom
away.
tower is under
definitely
attack.
Oh, Arcane Ring. That's really nice for Shadow Demon too. I like some of the tier 1 items that they've come out with.
Structures are fortified.
What do you think of those?
Yeah, we haven't
Radiant's
had any.
bottom
I think
tower is
the
under attack.
Fairy's Trinket
Radiant
is
structures are
absolutely
fortified.
insane. If you're playing Leshrac, Zeus, any kind of spellcasting hero, I mean, even on DP, it's pretty insane. It's plus 5% spell damage, plus 5% mana cost reduction, plus 100 health. Like, that is everything you want as an in core. It's insane.
It's a tier 2 one,
Possessed
right?
Mask is also pretty insane.
Oh, for the carries because they cycled out.
It's tier 1, dude. It's tier 1. Fairy's Trinket.
Oh, right. No, there's the other one that also gives you tier 2. I forgot what it was called.
The Quicksilver Amulet.
You're right.
That one's
it is
quite interesting as well.
That's the one I was thinking of as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the bullwhip is just hilarious. I hope we get to see some bullwhips coming out
shaky.
because that whipping is very entertaining.
The one that I enjoyed the most, or I think is going to be insanely OP, is Cloak of Flames. That one, like when I saw that, I immediately thought of Spectre. I'm like, yo, this is close to a Radiance as a tier 3 item. And not only that, it gives you magic resist and armor. Like, imagine a Doom this game with that item later on. He's going to be doing a hell of a lot. Or even the Sanking, for example, right? These heroes who want to just go in and they get this little bit of extra DPS. It does just as much as Sandstorm at the end.
Yeah, it's really crazy. It's really crazy. Elven Tunic also very good as well. They've these tier 3 items they've released are extremely strong.
Really cool. But back to this game right now as it is. It's only 11 minutes into the game and Nigma are just absolutely rolling this map. PA already has 2 deaths. Miracle did die early into the laning stage, but that's not going to matter too much for him. He will catch back up as he has so much space available. Now you're going to find it really hard to take any objectives because of how restricted they are on the map and constantly having to put the fire out that Nigma keeps lighting.
Yeah, V-Tune is just not really getting the creeps she wants. She's not getting this Battle Fury timing that she wants for sure at this point. I mean, she hasn't done horribly, but there's just a lot of pressure going on, and we and Iceberg are the only two which are really prospering from all of this. That said, Miracle's not having a great time either. He's also actually going for a Battle Fury as well, so both of them kind of a little bit slow in their timings, but they'll get there.
Definitely. The thing that Nigma, I think, right now are looking for is just this blink on mind control, which he has in 3 gold, by the way. And as soon as he gets that, we're going to see a lot of smokes going into Navi's ancient area. They're not going to be stopping. And Disruptor also has his ulti, Kuro. He wants to be able to utilize this right away. Very strong early game skills
under attack.
That Nigma at the moment. GH though.
Lane. They're going down on to the Spirit. Surely they can bring him down. They haven't quite finished the job, but he's running out of spells. He's running out of life as well. Iceberg will finish the job. They get him inside the arena and they kill off that Spirit. But Nigma coming in for a bit of revenge. Kuro looking for the glimpse, but unfortunately it's only level 1, so the range isn't there, so won't be able to catch anybody inside of it.
Ooh, possessed mask. That's a big one for Ursa. He can Roshan with this. As soon as he gets Battle Fury, or like even now if he wants, he can actually Roshan. But obviously it'll take a little bit of time.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
I maybe need someone just to get like the first couple of Fury Swipe charges up. But
he's good. He can just pop the Enrage at the start if he needs to. He's already got level 3 into Fury Swipes. He can easily just rush with the Possessed Mask.
Insane.
Mind control bottom. Gets it. Is he getting away? Is he gonna do it?
Strike out into the trees we go, but unfortunately he's not got a path out of this one, and the Doom's gonna come down to him as well. Spear to follow up, and they're gonna make sure they give the kill to Iceberg as well. In fact, they even walk away from him as he's dying. That is some disrespect from Na'Vi as they just let him to die by himself alone in the forest. Brutal. But that's a really nice kill from them. Mind control being a little bit lackadaisical. Oh, they so certainly do. The Supernova's going to come down there. V-Tune trying to turn around and fight up here, but not going to be able to do so. And now the Supernova's going to be a sitting duck for Nigma to take down. And moving across to Roger as well. Roger does not really have the teammates here as a role. Is going to connect onto him. Miracle closing the gap as well. And that is a dead Shadow Demon. A good couple of kills for Nigma as a response to their Sand King dying. Very, very surprised that the PA gets caught out in the mid there, but looks like that must have been a jump forward from Nigma in the end.
Yeah, we just came from the left side. GH also rolling in, popping the Exo, silencing him, buying enough time to get on top of him. That was it. That's all they really needed. Like, we with this Exo and this new movement speed buff onto DP is just so fast. He had like 460 or 70 movement speed with that Yos as well. Just can't really get away from this Death Prophet. Yeah, they can just leave Miracle in there to do road.
Oh boy, always want to fly. Caught out by the side, and they move forward to Roger as well. Roger's going to get taken down pretty damn quickly as the disruption comes out onto GH. That's not going to be enough to save his life though. Another hero dead. Meanwhile, Miracle finishes off Roshan, the 13-minute Roshan with this possessed mask. That's pretty crazy.
Really good. They're gonna have to kill him twice. They want to slow down Miracle's farm in any way. Na'Vi already having trouble pressuring him up. In fact, Na'Vi are the ones being pressured, running out of space to farm.
Yeah.
They're only saving grace at the moment. It's gonna be the Doom's BKB. He needs that badly, and just try to take a fight. They're smoking, dude. They're not stopping.
BKB is the plan, but is he going to be able to get it? Well, GH just rocking up in his face, finds another history and gets on top of Iceberg. Roll is not going to connect. He can sidestep a TP now attempted, but mind controls in with the blink, with the stun, and now they've got the control to bring down the Doom. He is pretty fast though with those drums, running himself away, but GH is going to connect with a roll, and this is Iceberg dead. Meanwhile, they're looking for a couple of other kills. No one's really going to make themselves available, but a kill onto the Doom is very welcome indeed. Also slowing down that BKB significantly.
Definitely, and just gonna keep on running at them. Nigma right now. He just bouncing top lane, bot lane, top lane, bot lane. Might just keep chasing her out.
Miracle ulti popped as he tries to chase down the Shadow Demon. Shadow Demon going to turn around, throw down the disruption, trying to get himself away, but Miracle's going to break out of it pretty damn quickly and be able to finish the job. Meanwhile, the Arena down general, he's trying to get himself away. Supernova's going to collapse onto the three of them, but there is no follow-up damage, so it is just defensive spells being used to keep the Na'Vi heroes alive. All they get from this is a Shadow Demon, but also a long space on the map as well, some pressure onto the tier 2 tower at top. Like, Nigma are just really taking over this game. It doesn't really feel like Na'Vi have much to bring to it just yet. They need more time to farm up these items.
They do, and Nigma are playing so beautifully at the moment. They're just not giving Na'Vi any kind of space whatsoever. And we saw Miracle. He was behind the Doom, the PA. Now look at him. He's top the networks. He's farming very quickly. Really comfortable having this Aegis up right now. Constantly taking creeps away from Na'Vi, and Vtune has made his way into the enemy's triangle area instead. I do expect GH or someone to just try to find him at some point.
Do you know what Na'Vi need?
What do they need?
They need more fluffy.
What do they need?
They don't
fluffy hats.
They got none. That's why they're dying so
Radiant's
much.
top tower is under attack.
5 fluffy hats and no one will die anymore. GH roll it across, seeing what there is to see, and he's seeing Roger. Roger's going to be able to get the disruption now, and Iceberg maybe looking in to drop the Doom on somebody here as Minecraft actually missing the stun onto the both of them as they choose to back themselves away here, Na'Vi. Meanwhile, unfortunately, the Glimpse comes back, throws Roger into the kinetic field, and they get the kill onto the Shadow Demon instead.
Now the TP top instantly. This is such a quick play from Nigma here. They want to get General.
Setting up for the epicenter. General gotta go for the TP away, but no, Jade's gonna be able to close the gap with the rolling boulder, and this is a dead Mars. He tried to turn it around. He tried his hardest, but unfortunately, Mind Control and GH, they were on point. They take him down and they get yet another kill. It is just non-stop. 22 kills and 17 minutes into this game. This map belongs to Nigma.
It does. At least Vtune has been able to farm up these ancients in this triangle area for a couple of minutes now, or 2 minutes at least, and has 1,000 gold, getting closer to that BKB. But they're gonna take a scared to tower. They pop the extra for this. They're gonna stay. They want it. They want to take this bottom outpost. They really want to close out Na'Vi's map even further. And Vtune, look what he's done. He's farmed like this, made his way all the way to this top jungle side now. He's farming the area that's like probably the least predictable. But then again,
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Oh, they're going for more. What?
Oh, they are going to mid. Roger gets completely taken out. Goodbye, little Roger.
Roger.
Dire's bottom tower.
Such a tough game for him. 1 and 7. I don't think I've seen Roger have such a bad game in a very long time.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
No, I don't think I have either. This is really brutal stuff. He just can't keep himself alive. There is just too many threats on the board for Nigma. Too much catch, too much chase, too much damage, and he can't survive through it. Meanwhile, always want to fly, going for the TP away. GH will not be able to find him, so he will get out safely. Meanwhile, we see the Quicksilver Shield picked up by Vtune. Wondering who they're going to give this across. So far, it's in the base. I think it is pretty good, though. It gives you some movement speed, some attack speed. You know, very little movement speed and attack speed, but a decent amount. And then attack animation speed and attack projectile speed. And then plus 5% to movement speed and attack speed if one of your abilities is on cooldown. So that's a lot to digest there, but basically, you get a bit quicker. And if you cast a spell, you get even more a little bit quicker. Could be good for the Doom. Although, I know Iceberg, he loves his Faded Brooch. Nothing's going to take that away from him.
It's gonna be a massacre!
I've seen this guy hold on to a Faded Brooch until the end of the game, in a game which went to like 50 minutes. He just loves that. Meanwhile, General gets killed off at top. No.
You
GH, they have to doom him to even get the kill.
It's a huge commitment as they get the return around onto Roger almost immediately. Nigma a little bit, well, they lose GH. The first hero they've lost in a little while, it feels like, but yeah, costing the doom for it. I guess they're just trying to buy themselves more space on this map, trying to just kind of keep a hero dead on the side of Nigma to stop them running down their lanes for just 2 seconds. And I really think this is going to come down to the next Roshan. Alliance need to, Na'Vi need to get themselves in a fighting condition for this next Rosh fight. Otherwise, Nigma just going to run in and take it, and they're in some trouble.
They already got BKB on America too. All right, here it is, 20 minutes. Who's going to buy a shard, Nomad? I predicted at the start of this game, it's only going to be Phoenix. You said maybe the Earth Spirit. Is he doing it?
Nah,
I mean, he just got Yos. True. Maybe after he finishes this Yos, he might. Yeah, exactly. Like, you're gonna finish your one item you're going for first before you really. Ooh, almost gets that PA. GH. Keep it out.
Nail biting.
Yeah, so close.
A gift from the
Phoenix got it.
Battle.
He bought it instantly. 20 minutes. He was already saving up gold for it. Now has infinite fire spirits. Pretty much, they recharge every 7 seconds. 1 fire spirit. Pretty big.
Yep, here we see it.
Radiant's
surrounded by spirits.
Under attack.
Feels good. I like the way he cast it just before he got it as well to get himself a couple of extra spirits to throw out for free. Cute play, but unfortunately he's kind of overestimating himself a bit here as he gets jumped on by mind control. The disruption comes through to buy him a little bit of time, but it's probably not going to be enough here as immediately waking up into the silence and being taken down instantly. And they're on the high ground. Nigma just do not care about anything at this point. They've got BKB available on the Ursa. They've got a Death Prophet rocking up with a BKB available as well. They've got that exorcism. They're on the high ground. They're taking the barracks at 21 minutes into the game. Now, they do not have a response to this. Their Doom is still on cooldown for another 20 seconds, and they're just going to go for the melee barracks, and they're probably going to be able to take it. PA still away from home, just farming the bottom side of the map, trying to do something, whilst the team desperately tries to make this defense happen, but there's really nothing to be done. Yule's out, buy them maybe a little bit more time. Mind control comes in, though, lands a stun onto the Mars. Disruption's going to try and buy him a little bit of time, but he needs to get off this arena, but the sun's down onto him along with the epicenter. Down goes the Mars. He's going to buy back into this one, though. They need to make something happen here. They need to get a really good arena down. Doom's going to come out onto the Ursa, but it looks like he got the ultimate off in time, or well, it's just running out as General, trying to desperately run forwards and land this ultimate, but everyone's got a BKB on, so he can't really find himself a target. Beelining for this Ursa. Can they find him? Is the question. The Doom's about to run out. The arena comes down, only gets out Kuro, who will fall to it. General brings him down. Miracle, though, that Doom's run out, and he's just trying to run himself out. Meanwhile, GH gets killed off by V2. Now they find one more as Roger and Always Want to Fly will gang up onto Mind Control, get him as well. 3 heroes dead on the side of Nigma. Everybody except for the 2 big cores fall.
Tower is under attack.
Oh, so awkward for Na'Vi. You know, they do make the defense. They don't keep their barrack alive, though. The melee barracks is gone. I think it's got to be considered a win for Nigma, unless Na'Vi can do some dramatic warding and take over an area of the map now, and then make another play on the back of it. But they don't have their Doom. It's so hard without it.
Well, Miracle survives, so that's still a pretty big win for Nigma. That being said, these 3 kills is the starting point for Na'Vi. They got the racks off, but at least the PA was able to accomplish, you know, something in the engagement. Once she has the Desolator, she's going to be a bit stronger. But Nigma on the side, Nigma, like, they're waiting for this Rosh, right? And it's up now. As soon as they get this Aegis, this game is going to get so much harder for Na'Vi. I would also like to point out that Kuro bought a shard as well. I actually like, this is one of my more favorite shards too. It actually buffs your ally. That's why I like it. You can drop it on your Ursa or your Earth Spirit. He can go in or go out. Like, when he got doomed on the Ursa, Kurd just kept spamming the Thunder Strike onto Miracle, so he can move a little bit faster and get out.
This is interesting. So it gives him the movement speed, gives him the attack speed, and yeah, it's really cute.
It's good. It's good. It's a buffer. Any buffs are generally good. Ooh, they don't get the Phoenix.
He's on a fly. Will get himself away. Nice side push, split pushing there from the Phoenix for sure.
Dire's bottom tower
3 Yules on the side of Nigma. That's gonna be pretty annoying for the Phantom Assassin and the Doom. They constantly get Yuled up.
Yeah, when trying to run into these fights, at least Doom has a BKB. PA has one as well at this point, and she's just trying to finish off this Desolator before the next fight, but man, this is going to feel very, very difficult. Nigma, they've got everything as they run up the high ground.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Here we go. Iceberg immediately dropping the BKB down and just trying to start the fight and chase away the DP as they get on top third with the Doom. Can they finish the job? That was a question. Iceberg, he's losing his health too. Everybody else just chasing him, and now his BKB runs down. He's getting some weight. Nice Supernova though. Controls him out pretty damn well. Supernova's going to come crashing down. Miracle is locked down, but he's got the Aegis. They don't really care. They want to go for the easier targets. They will now finish off that Aegis. Meanwhile, Roger being run down by We just so quick, gliding into this fight, able to easily take down the Shadow Demon. He can't do anything to get himself away. Nigma, they've hit the reset button. They did lose mind control. Only getting 1 kill in response. So far, it's not too bad for the side of Na'Vi. They've done the best they can making this defense, but Miracle, he's still got the cheese, and the Doom's down now as well. So he's just going to come in and start whacking away at this tower, but now down to about 50% HP. It's not amazing, but
yeah, good hold from Na'Vi in the end.
Interesting. It really was.
Yeah, so Kuro Thunderstrikes Wii, and that gets him out while he's being doomed up, right? But I was very curious as to where V-Tune was in that engagement, because what you're supposed to do is you cast the Doom, then you get the dagger out, and the P is supposed to commit into the fight at the same time with the BKB. And that probably should have been enough, because Nigma don't really have a whole lot of saves apart from this Thunderstrike at the moment. But maybe a little bit of a misplay coming out from Na'Vi, and really good play from Nigma to just get this DP out, try to get her back into the fight as soon as they can with a healthy amount of HP. It's pretty tanky on Wii as well with this plate mail and BKB. Not the easiest target to bring down.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
We've had a spectacular game. 12 and 1. I think he's found a lot of motivation, you know, as the new patch hits. Like, yeah, Meeple's back, let's go. And, you know, Viper has some cool builds too now with the new Maelstrom upgrade, with the Lotus, sorry, with the Atos. That's a cool item as well.
Feels really nice for Viper. Yeah, I'm interested to see how the Gleipnir gets used by certain heroes. It's one of the most interesting ones. Trying it on Sniper earlier. Not amazing. Pretty good for killing creep counts very easily. They just hold them in trap. There's some cool combos for sure. Meanwhile, Na'Vi, they are smoked up behind this tier 2 tower, looking to make the jump with its Doom once again back up. And Nigma, they're going to smoke up right into them. See who collides with whom. Front lines, he's got himself. He's going for an Ags actually on the Earth Spirit, but we'll get back to that later. These two teams kind of kite around each other. No one really summoned up the courage to go for the plays just yet. Paladin Sword grabbed on the PA. That's pretty big. And they see Wii. They're going to drop immediately down with the Demonic Purge, trying to take down Wii as quickly as possible. Can they burst him into question? Yes, they can. As a crit comes through. And I look across towards GH as well. He's got the roll to get himself back. Meanwhile, Disruption out onto the Sand King, but he gets the blink over towards the tree lines. They can't find it. They have no idea where Mind Control is gone. A beautiful blink from the Sand King gets him to safety. But still, Nigma, these fights just not looking as convincing as they once were, as now they lose their Death Prophet and are forced to immediately back away. But they were able to get away. They minimize their losses, and they get the opportunity to try this one again.
Desolator complete on V-Tune. They're starting to hit their stride right now on this Phantom Assassin. What Nigma need is to hit this MKB timing on the Ursa so they have an answer to this Phantom Assassin, because as of right now their damage output is just not enough to be able to deal with this PA before she kills you. Unless you try to jump on her first, which is really hard to do. It's so hard to actually catch a Phantom Assassin when she's constantly blurred and staying on the edges of the fight.
Be very tricky. Might even be considering an Axis game on PA to be more evasive, be more annoying, and play around the edges of these.
Ooh, Elven Tunic now on the PA. 8% movement speed, evasion, attack speed. It's like a Yasha, you know? That's what it feels like. Oh, PA.
Although she's got her Elven Tunic and she says, "Hey Nigma, look at my new item," and they just murder her. They don't care about your new item, PA. You shouldn't have tried to show it off to them. And now V's in some trouble as they're looking to lose Iceberg as well. He has got that BKB available. Mind Control tries to combo it up, doesn't quite do so. Iceberg though force spot the BKB, but GH is in. He's going for this right now. Wants to kick out the Phoenix, but the Yule's going to stop him from doing so as he moves forwards on towards Wanna Fly, try to control him up, try to bring him down. Disruption's going to save him for a little bit longer. They don't have the Supernova though, and they are just going to straight up lose the Phoenix.
Radiant's
and that
middle
means their
barracks
range barracks
has
full, and now they look towards top as
Radiant
well. And this is a
structures
difference.
are
You know,
fortified.
Na'Vi lose a couple of heroes, Nigma's on their high ground. Nigma lose a couple of heroes, and they just back themselves off. That's what happens when you're fighting on the enemy side of the map all the time, putting all this pressure on.
They don't have the EXO up at the moment, but that was a really good ward. Plus, mind control. Oh,
Flyback in with the arena as well. They've controlled that Miracle pretty damn well. He can't get off his damage. He's just straight up gonna fall. Mind control looking like he's gonna be in a whole world of hurt as well. So his flame wall is doing so much work. What was that?
yeah, that's General's shard.
Oh,
yeah.
Okay, the spear flames, right? Gotcha.
Bounty.
It's good because when you pop the arena, you can actually pin 2 heroes now with your spear, and on top of that, it does do quite a bit of damage. It's one of the better ags as well.
That looks really good in that situation. I mean, that was a dream usage there, but that trail of flames just obliterated both of those heroes. Really, really strong. And of course, comboing that with the Sunray and those free fire spirits.
Dire's middle
Very
tower is
brutal.
under
Well,
attack.
Nigma, they've been kind of
Dire's
put back in their
structures
place a
are
little bit
fortified.
by Na'Vi, by General. Really nice play from them. Next Exorcism will be up in 30
Dire's
seconds,
top
and this time the
tower
Death
has
Prophet
fallen.
has an Arcane Rune bottled as well, so that's going to be pretty scary. And she's going for another shard. Okay, we're seeing quite a few shards coming out around this 30-minute mark.
She's finished her armor item already on guard. She would like more armor, but there isn't really
Dire's top tower is
amazing
under attack.
options. The shard make a bit more sense now, and obviously less costly, easier to actually farm up at this stage in the game.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Go very aggressive here, using the spider legs to get over the cliff and try and find a hero. Great roll in onto Beach, and this is the target they won't bring down, but the BKB comes down and they can turn it around. There's a wee gets critted down into the grave. Miracle coming in, trying to look for the supernova, trying to take it down all by his lonesome, cannot do so, gets stunned up. GH is well controlled by Iceberg on the side, but it looks like they're playing it pretty cautiously. Meanwhile, in the back, they will kill Kuro as General finds himself the solo. Hasn't even dropped the arena yet, and he wants to do so. He's looking at Miracle, he's looking at mind control. They want this. Na'Vi are hungry. They're looking for revenge, and they want to bring down a teddy bear. But the bear is on the run, up into the high ground. Maybe looking to turn this one around. Iceberg blinks past as General blinks in. Yours comes out to control up the Ursa Spear. Now available, pinning him to the edge. Miracle slowed up, burning away. And the Gods of Rebuke will put an end to Miracle. And that's going to be 3 kills going the way of Na'Vi. Roshan is up in exactly 1 second. Hello, Roshan. General even hitting it with the Gods of Rebuke for the courier there, which was funny. And in they go into the Roche pit. They're going to be taking ages as well. Oh my god, what a turnaround from Na'Vi.
There's an Ags inside there. That's a PA Ags.
Radiant's middle tower is under
What we
attack.
wanted.
Oh boy, for free. That is really bad for Nigma. Oh, mind control.
Tries to jump in, somehow misses everybody. That's just downright unfortunate. They'll take down the Aegis. They'll take down mind control. Oh no. Oh sweet baby Jesus. That was not the play, unfortunately. I mean, if he hit one person there, then he maybe could have made some kind of play, but unfortunately just getting unlucky and really not catching anywhere. I mean, Na'Vi did split when they saw it coming, to be fair, so pretty good play from Na'Vi too.
14,000 gold swing. It's like that. Nigma, they had run into the front lines first, trying to get some vision with Shivas, but probably needed either GH or mind control to actually start that fight out, because they just completely focused him down. They didn't even have Doom. And all they had to do was just blink onto
Dire's middle
that
tower
Prophet.
is
He
under
didn't get to
attack.
use his Yules. He just died way too quickly. Even with this felt really powerful, but Phantom Assassin, they're stronger.
Oops. Wait, how did I dodge that? Oh, the disruption. Well, that can happen sometimes. That's why you pick the disruptor, the Shadow Demon into the disruptor.
Dire's
Exactly
middle
for that.
tower
He's got
is
blink
under
now on
attack.
Roger as well, so he could blink in
Dire's
and land these
structures
disruptions
are
very nicely.
fortified.
Sure. Up on a cliff.
sitting on a ward.
You see him. Iceberg jumps in there, drops a Doom down onto Ursa. He's taking another fight immediately, but GH is going to try and kick him away. Is it going to save his life? I don't think it is. Miracle's going to drop here. No buyback, so no chance of coming back in. Kuro falls on the side as well as Vichu gets a clean double kill. Na'Vi come in, make some very quick examples of these Nigma heroes, and now they take the tier 1 tower in the mid lane as well.
Game is just completely slipping away from Nigma right now. Just fight after fight that they've been losing. Even from the high ground push that they had earlier, just, you know, defending that off, buying enough time for PA to hit her timings. Like, this PA is gigantic right now, especially with that Ags that she got for free from the Roshan.
Dire's middle tower has fallen. Dire's middle
He's gonna
tower
roll
is under
himself back,
attack.
no worries. But yeah, this time it's Na'Vi on the high ground. PA is feeling like an absolute boss. The thing is, it is a big comeback, but PA was actually always doing pretty well on the farm this game. She was never that far behind, so always keeping herself in a position to come back
Dire's
into
middle
this.
barracks are under
Her
attack.
positioning
Good player,
Dire's
Vici.
on the
middle
map
barracks
was
has
exactly what
fallen. Dire's
allowed them
middle
to be in this
barracks has
situation,
fallen.
right? She kept on stealing the farm here, even running up here, while Nigma was constantly trying to zone out the other heroes. But Nigma, I think their goal should have always been to just find the PA, and no one else actually matters, you know? At least have one of their catch heroes just run around, see if the PA is like farming your jungle. Had to get like 1 or 2 more kills on her, but right now she is gigantic, about to go for a Scotty, gonna make her even tankier. That means the Death Prophet is not gonna be able to be as tanky as well with that Spear Siphon.
Yeah,
Honestly, we might want to get a Ghost Scepter this game, because he's gonna, with the build that he has right now, he's still gonna die to the Phantom Assassin. Oh,
Let's find out.
just
Hey,
going
PA.
in
How's it going?
by
May I
himself.
have some of your armor, please. Yeah, and PA's like, hey, you know what? I sense something's wrong here. I don't want to get jumped. That's
Wow,
really curious that Vici backed away there. This guy's got
Yeah.
BKB on 6 seconds and an Aegis. Like,
They're waiting
there's no reason
for the
to be
Doom.
scared.
Iceberg was not there, and they felt like, oh, Nigma's probably just baiting this Death Prophet, right? Just dangling him in front of us. We jump him, we might just lose a fight. But in reality, we were just there by himself, like a madman.
Such
I mean, it looks goofy, but if you act like you have heroes behind you, then the enemy are gonna think you got heroes behind you. Like that's
Yep.
it. And you know, his team was there-ish. I mean, they were getting there. Probably screaming, "What the hell are you doing? We're coming!" But Jesus, calm down. We doesn't care. We knows that confidence rules above all. And now they're sitting in the Roche pit. They're waiting to see if anyone comes to farm this camp. They've got this vision down, and they really want to punish anyone who comes in here. Na'Vi are not falling for it though. They're going for a 5-man smoke of their own in towards the middle. Taking down some creeps. Nigma moving as a unit as well. Sensing there is a fight on the horizon.
40 seconds left on Aegis. Might just run out for the PA will get a chance to use it, but they will be running into each other.
Oh, they're gonna try and make the fight happen here. Let's see what they can do here as GH rolls on through onto the Shadow Demon, trying to start the fight on the right target. Burrow Strike, beautiful, onto 3. Mind Control, trying to make this fight really take off for them, but General comes in through the back, misses the spear though. Meanwhile, we drop in very low. They need the one more hit onto her, and V-Tune will find it. Zypher brings him down. Miracle and we are both dead, and that means the fight is over from Nigma. They're gonna lose Mind Control as well. Every core on their side is now dead. Man, it looked pretty good start to the fight for Nigma, but unfortunately the Ursa was still getting controlled up in the back along with Weeha, and there's too much damage on this Doom and on this PA in order for them to really fight back into it. I mean, they can't keep letting the Ursa get doomed like this either. Like every time this happens, it's just impossible. And now coming up for the tier 4s. Na'Vi want to win the game. They are not messing around here.
They want to force some buybacks at the least, but the 2 big heroes on Nigma, they do not have buybacks for 40 more seconds. They don't have EXO either.
Dire's
This is looking
middle
like
tower is
a
under
GG,
attack.
Nomad.
Dire's middle tower
Hey, their pushing
has
power is
fallen.
so intense with this PA though.
doesn't even describe it.
Oh, GH tries to make something happen, gets quickly obliterated. Bye-bye, Little Earth Spirits, and bye-bye Tier 4 Tower, and maybe bye-bye Ancient as well. Mind Control's back in 3 seconds. It's not going to be enough, though. There's the GG's coming out from Nigma. They realize it's over. Game 1, against all odds, it goes to Na'Vi.
Victory.
Wow, since 27 minutes into the game, Nigma could not win a single fight, right? This PA, as soon as she got that Death Soul, Battle Fury, BKB, it just felt like Nigma couldn't stand a chance. I think Ursa needed to